There's something magical about stepping into a home that feels like a warm hug. Sunlight spilling across soft lace curtains, wooden floors softly creaking underfoot, and the scent of vanilla tea gently lingering in the air. This is where vintage comfort begins, quiet, calm, and deeply familiar. In this episode, we'll take you inside the Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, a cozy design style blending nostalgia, nature, and simplicity. It's about creating a sanctuary that celebrates life's gentle rhythms, treasured heirlooms, and timeless joy. So make yourself a cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and join us as we explore this heartwarming journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite cozy corner ideas in the comments below. Your story matters here. Every corner of a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary tells a story. The worn armchair that cradled afternoon naps, the hand-stitched quilt passed from one generation to the next, the soft ticking of a wall clock, keeping time for memories that never quite fade. It's more than decor. It's a feeling suspended in sunlight. Each item in these homes carries a whispered memory. A chipped teapot becomes a keepsake. A bookshelf filled with family photos becomes a gallery of love and laughter. The space breathes because it remembers every texture, every shadow, every smile captured within its walls. As we step deeper into this timeless warmth, we learn that nostalgia is not about the past alone. It's about how those moments keep your present secure, wrapped gently in fabrics, textures, and the spirit of comfort that only a lived-in home can hold. The beauty of a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary lies in its layers, from faded chintz fabrics and crocheted throws to sun-bleached wicker chairs and threadbare rugs that carry decades of footsteps. Every surface tells a story, every layer adds comfort to the whole. Run your hand across an embroidered pillow or along a polished wooden table, and you can almost feel time itself, softened by touch, burnished by love. These textures remind us that comfort is not about perfection. It's about the warmth woven into every imperfection. Here, the old blends seamlessly with the present. Linen curtains sway beside new blooms, vintage lace drapes against modern light. Together, they form a tender patchwork of moments that invite you to slow down and simply be. Layering is what gives a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary its depth, a delicate balance of old and new, rough and soft, light and shadow. A worn floral love seat draped in a knitted throw, a mix of cushions, and a soft rug beneath your feet create visual poetry and comfort. Each layer has intention. The pattern of a faded quilt, the gleam of brass against a muted linen curtain, the way a shadow dances across a vintage dresser at golden hour. This gentle arrangement invites warmth to settle naturally, as if the room itself breathes calm. When you step inside such a home, you don't see matching sets. You see stories stacked upon one another, colors mingling like shared memories, creating a rhythm the heart instantly recognizes as home. Step into a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, and you're greeted by a palette that speaks softly: dusty rose, buttercream yellow, muted sage, and weathered white. These colors don't demand attention. They offer comfort, like old friends patiently waiting for your return. It's in the way the morning sun warms pale floral wallpaper, or how faded paint on a wooden cabinet feels timeless, not tired. Every hue is chosen to nurture peace, to make you exhale the moment you walk through the door. This is the secret of gentle design, colors that feel lived in. They remind you that serenity doesn't come from stillness, but from balance, the quiet harmony of light, tone, and memory blending soothingly together. In a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, every pattern whispers a memory: delicate florals, faded stripes, and soft gingham that once danced in sunlight decades ago. These prints aren't just decorations, they're echoes of hands that sewed, rooms that evolved, and stories that never left. The fabric on an old armchair might match a curtain from long ago. A cushion's embroidery might repeat in a tablecloth nearby. It's design that feels conversational, layers of history gently intertwining, forming a harmony that feels both rooted and refreshed. When you pause and notice these patterns, you realize they connect generations. They're visual poetry, tender threads tying old memories to new mornings, proving that beauty lives in the quiet continuity of the things we cherish. Nothing anchors a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary quite like its furniture. Time-worn wooden tables, spindleback chairs, and cabinets with handles smoothed by decades of use. Each piece carries a quiet confidence, a testament to craftsmanship and care that feels almost human. You'll find charm in imperfections, the faint crack along a drawer, the uneven polish on an oak leg, the tiny creak that greets you every morning. These familiar sounds and textures wrap the home in authenticity, proof that comfort lives in things that have endured. When you sit at a vintage table and rest your hand upon its surface, you're not just touching wood, you're feeling years of laughter, meals, and moments shared. It's furniture that holds memory like a story retold through time. Every Grandma Cottage Sanctuary holds something priceless, not in cost, but in meaning. A porcelain vase chipped on one side, a brass lamp faintly tarnished, a framed note in handwriting you've almost forgotten. These heirlooms weave heart into the home, giving it soul that no store-bought piece could replace. Each treasure carries history, a ring of laughter, heartfelt conversation, a memory of someone who once stood where you stand now. They turn stillness into comfort, making a room feel alive with echoes of the people we loved. It's this continuity that makes the Grandma Cottage aesthetic timeless, a gentle reminder that beauty deepens, not fades, with age. Each piece passed down becomes an offering of tenderness, a quiet heartbeat pulsing through the walls we call home. true Grandma Cottage Sanctuary always welcomes nature indoors. A vase of freshly cut roses, herbs sitting by the window, ivy draping gently across a shelf. These living touches breathe new energy into familiar corners, connecting the gentle hum of home to the beauty beyond its walls. Natural light pours in through soft curtains, dancing across potted plants and vintage ceramics. It's a humble kind of luxury, the comfort of watching sunlight move like time itself across a leaf, reminding us that home is a living, breathing space. Whether it's greenery in a teacup planter or lavender drying from a hook, nature softens the structure of the room and deepens its calm. It reminds us that serenity doesn't need grandeur, just a little sunlight, soil, and care. In a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, lighting is never harsh. It glows soft, golden, and tender like morning sun through lace curtains or candlelight flickering across a well-loved table. It fills the air with quiet warmth and invites the heart to rest. Lamps with fabric shades, vintage sconces, and strings of fairy lights bring character to every corner. The lighting here is meant to comfort, not dazzle, a gentle reminder that peace comes in soft tones, not bright flashes. When evening falls, the home transforms into a dream of flickers and shadows. The atmosphere becomes cinematic, glowing like a memory you never want to end. Proof that the right light doesn't just brighten a room, it brightens the spirit. In a Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, comfort isn't just seen, it's felt, heard, and breathed in. The soft crackle of a candle, the faint hum of a record spinning, or the scent of lavender carried by a gentle breeze. These quiet sensations make the space come alive. Scents of fresh linen, baked bread, and warm tea mingle in the air, as though the house itself remembers every cozy afternoon. The sounds are never loud, they're familiar rhythms, echoes of calm living that blend perfectly with the flow of natural light. Together, scent and sound create an invisible harmony, a sensory tapestry that fills each room with belonging. Every inhale feels nostalgic, every silence peaceful, reminding us that true sanctuary is made as much by the heart as by design. As we step back and take in the gentle beauty of the Grandma Cottage Sanctuary, we realize it's more than decor. It's a feeling. Every faded flower print, every wooden frame, every quiet whisper of life exists to remind us that warmth is born from care and memory. Your home becomes a sanctuary the moment it reflects your story. Whether it's a thrifted find, handmade quilt, or a ray of afternoon light on your favorite chair, each holds your personal rhythm of comfort. It's how simple things turn into lasting emotion. If this cozy journey inspires you, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Dreamy Decor, and share your favorite memory in the comments below. Because every story, including yours, deserves a little corner of cottage comfort to call home.